So, Dr. Geetanjali, am I correct in understanding that when you learn Lo Shu Numerology, it's not just your own date of birth with which you get or to know all these things. You can actually do this for yourself on a daily basis.
So, when people learn or take this training, they actually come to know so many things. I actually come to know the days which I have to do my call and the days I don't have to do my calls or my sales calls or my important thing. So suppose if I have to go for a job interview, I will make sure I suppose I don't have to go for a job interview. What I mean to say is when my students now they want to go for a job interview or do anything important, they make sure that we have an important day where, like today's call, I had so much option. I only focus on the name, the date, and the total of the date, and I took the call. I did not see anything. I just saw the date of birth, the day that is there today.
Right.
Because it's a very good day.
Yes.
So you had given me 10, 15 options. I just picked up this.
Fantastic.
So now do you understand how it works?
You know what, Dr. Geetanjali, let's just do this. Make it with today's date. Tell us which element is where, how you've come to what's missing, and therefore what the energy for today
something?
is.
I would love that everybody does it with me.
Yes.
Okay. So everybody should do it with me. And I will just share it. Give me a minute. We will have to, just a minute, huh? So I'm going to share this. 1 minute. Now I have removed the elements. I have to first, I'm going to make 2 grids, okay? So that we can understand. So first, let me do it for today's date. Now, if I talk about 23rd of July, 2024. The first thing, if you see, these are the 2-digit numbers here. So if we have to add this, because there are 2, it comes to a number 5. So the psychic number or the conductor number, whatever you want to call, is 5 today.
What does that mean, Dr. Geetanjali?
Okay, that is the main energy of the day today, number 5. I told you the most important number in Lo Shu is number 5.
Right.
And now this number 5 is from 2 and 3. So very important combination for inviting that today's date, if anybody does any kind of work, starts any kind of work, they will see a lot of growth. It is such a powerful date today. Okay. Now this is a psychic number. So now I can just say people born on this day will be a very good communication skills. They will be very, very balanced people. Emotionally, in most of the crisis, they will be able to keep their balance, talk properly, create that name and fame for themselves. Whenever they will come and they will do work, they will be just finishing their work on time. They will be the people who will be self-driven and self-motivated. This is the characteristic of people born on today's date. Okay, so that is why the number 5, because 5 is basically anywhere you see in the Lo Shu Grid, 5 is very, very important. It is the most important number. Because 5 stands for, even if you go to see Mercury, and Mercury is very important for communication. And today it is an era of communication. Right? So we come here, then we add all the numbers so that we get the destiny number. Now, if you see, I'm adding all. Of course, please understand, we may be, I may teaching a different method to do in the other classes. But for the sake of convenience, we are doing this right now. So I did this and I did this again.
Okay. Where is the 9 come from, Dr. Geetanjali? Is it not a 7?
7 plus 2, 9.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you added them in pairs. You've added them in pairs. Okay.
I'm going to rub this also. So destiny is coming to 2. 5 and 2, very, very beautiful combination. Very, very creative people.
what do you mean by destiny number? Sorry, I'm coming in, Dr. Geetanjali, because these are terms you're very familiar with, but
Absolutely.
as a listening audience, we might
Okay.
not. So,
So
what is
when
the
you
destiny
add,
number?
okay, so this is the destiny. Whenever there is a name, date of birth, two numbers are very, very important here. One number is the number, the day that you are born, right? For example, Neelu, you can just give me a date that you are born.
Yes, 24th to 6.
24, 6. So 2 plus 4, 6. So now you have a number 2, you have a number 4, and you have number 6. So your destiny is 6. Shukra. The element of 6 is what? Metal. So you're a very strong personality. You do not get bended so easily. Nobody is able to control you, right?
Right.
So you may show that you are a very soft person, yes, yes, but you will do what you want because you know that's what is right for you.
Right.
So very strong personality. So 6 number, very strong, and you really, really care a lot for your family. Family is very important.
Very.
Your family, your husband, your children, you'll be all around them. So there are
Yes.
certain characteristics,
Right.
Now, when we come, that is your psychic number. That's what you are. That is what your characteristic is. But when you add all the numbers, you get a last number destiny where your soul has taken that you need to go there. So these are the two major components which are given to you, and your life revolves around them. Like suppose if you are a psychic 1 and destiny 9, Mukesh Ambani. One of the best combinations for super successful people. 1 and 1, 6 and 5, 5 and 6. So we see, out of the 81 combinations, we have picked up the best 5 to 6 combination, and you will see these people will be inherently successful in life, wherever they are. I'm not saying there will not be struggle. We are not focused,
Right.
but they will reach their pinnacle of success. Then there are struggles numbers. There are numbers which inherently you have brought to get struggles. Now, what can be done to release the struggles is the remedial part, of course.
Right. Right.
Right? So destiny is where you have to go. Now let's go to the today's date. I hope people are following. Please
Yes.
ask them to put on the chat box if they are
Yeah.
following in the Telegram
Right.
chat.
Yeah. People put in if you're following it, you're putting in your date of birth as whatever it is. Do the total, put it in. Awesome. If you've understood it, if you've not understood how to total it, feel free to ask. So 5 and 2 is the destiny. Okay.
Yeah. So now if I do, we are going to go very, very slow. This is a 2 number here. So I'm going to put 2 here. This is a 3 number here. I'm going to put 3 here. This is a 5 number here. I'm going to put a 5 here. This is a 7 number here. I'm going to put 7 here. Again, I'm going to put 2 and 2. Can you see how many 2s are there?
3.
3. And then I'm going to do 4. Right? In fact, this person has 4 2s.
Where is the 4th 2? Oh, the destiny number.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now the missing numbers are, I'm going to put it a red. This, and this.
Right.
Okay. Now, if I would see, all of you they can do their charts if they want, but we will not be able to help them much today because we cannot see their charts today, but they can find their own charts like this. And there is something known as a KUA number, which for males it is different, for females it is different. So since it is the today's date, I'm not putting a KUA number, but there is one more missing number which is here, which you can add 8. So a 3 can get added to it, or a 7 can get added to it. So suppose if I would do it here, I'm going to do it with a red pen. So that this is 4, this is 3, this is 8, this is 5, this is 2, this is 9, this is 1, this is 7, and this is 6. Now, do you know the missing numbers? The missing numbers here. So this person has so many missing numbers.
9, 8,
Now,
1, and
all
6.
these remedies need to be done for this person.
Right. If we look at it just for today, right? Because 2024
Just for today,
is,
these are the missing numbers.
Yeah. So in that context, what would this mean? So that this is like, it's a general, because there's so many people here we're not going to be able to go through everybody's grid.
Absolutely,
So that's
absolutely
the
possible.
intention of doing this as the, if just as 23rd July 2024,
Okay.
missing numbers are 9816.
As I
What
told
does
you,
that mean?
the
Yeah.
most important thing today is, even though there are so many numbers which are missing here, but we have the magic number 5, the miracle number 5. So the today's date is going to be very, very good for any kind of communication, any kind of places where you need to communicate, you need to do a talk, you need to approach for a new job, anything, it is going to be great. Right? Now, these numbers, 9 number is missing. So these people will, so those born on today's date, will not think so much about others. The humanitarian number is missing. Number 9. Fire is missing from their life. Element fire. Go to the element fire. So there will be a problem in creating a name and fame. So that is why number 5's remedy is very, very important. 816, the entire line is missing. So these people
Right.
will be lazy. They
So,
will like to squander a lot of money, highly emotional. Based
right.
on these numbers, highly emotional these people are going to be. If you say anything to them, they will start crying on a small thing also.
Right. Or, alternatively, Dr. Geetanjali, can I also look at it this in this manner that 816 earth, water, and metal, all three are missing.
Yeah.
So today might just be a day where you could be extra emotional. Anyone.
Yeah. That is why anybody who has a disturbed moon, there is a possibility of becoming extra emotional. If today, on today's date, if anyone is having a number 2, they either the psychic number is 2 or a destiny is 2, they will become extra emotional. They can check it out for themselves if they had certain issues today. Anybody who has 2, it can be 22, it can be 25, 26, they will have problems. Plus, if 20 ka 2, then also they may have problems because it is a very, very emotional day. But they will also, because of the number 5, the misunderstandings will get cleared up and they will create a lot of positivity.
Right. For example, Shalini is written, her Saxon number is 1 and conductor number is 2. So she has a 2 happening. So in today's date, Shalini, we'd love to hear from you if anything up and down has happened and if it got balanced out. Have I understood that correctly, Dr. Geetanjali, that this is how it could have affected her? Because
Yeah.
again, we must note, right, that we're not going into major details. We haven't looked at
But
what
that is
else
why
is
I'm saying,
missing.
see, today's date, see, what happens is today's date is 5. So it is a very lucky day for Shalini.
Okay.
Because the psychic number is 1, today's psychic number is 5. So it is a very lucky day. Plus, if you see, 2 also is today's destiny is 2. So something
Right.
is happening. If she would have done something on this date, it would have created miracles in her lives. Because she's blessed with 1 and 2.
Right.
And number 5 का ये सबसे बड़ी बात है ना, so today's number 5 is compatible with everybody. There is no enemy for number 5. So today, whatever you do, your enemies also will turn into your friends. But there may be chances that you may be a little bit emotionally down because of the presence of 4 twos. So if anybody says anything to you, you will start crying. You'll become emotional. There could be some issues, but it will get sorted out.
Right.
And today's date is 7, which comes to again the element of metal. So you will also come as resilient and strong in this case.
I just saw a post saying I haven't understood. Can you repeat it? So here's the okay. I understand this is very interesting stuff that we definitely want to go through it in the minutest details. That's where the training comes in. What we're trying to see over here is how the grid is made, which is what we've been taken through. How the grid is made is on a standard format, right, Dr. Geetanjali? This 492-357-816.
This is standard format.
That's a standard. Now, basis your date of birth, your date calculation, and then the total calculation, you start putting the numbers in.
Yeah. And in the call number 2, I will talk to them about Kua number, because that will be based on there's a different thing for the males and the different things for females. So how to calculate the Kua number? Because that also is a huge secret. Based on that, also a lot of things start changing in your life.
Perfect. One more question I want to ask you right now, Dr. Geetanjali, and hopefully this will help the others also. Maybe somebody's joined in late, they're not clear as to how to calculate a number, not calculate a number. So if you'll put your whiteboard on again and just show us how you total it, because for example, you added 23. If you'll just open the your whiteboard, sorry.
Doing it.
Yes,
So I can do it once again. I have no
yes,
problem.
yes. Just to explain, because if I'm looking, I'm not the expert. If I'm looking at it, I'm calculating 2 plus 3 plus 7 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4. I've not broken it up. So just to understand,
23
yes,
July 2024. So first thing we'll have to add is 23 because it is a two-digit number. You have to make down to a single digit. So the psychic number or the driver number, the number which is predominant today is number 5. Now, because this is 2, 3, and 5, I have put 1, 2 here, 1, 3 here, and 1, 3. From here, I have taken this, done. Then I've gone here 7. Then 1, 2 here, I have put a 2 here, 1, 2 here, I have put a 2 here, and then 1, 4 here, I have put a 4 here.
right,
Then I have added all numbers. When I added all the numbers, I got the number 2. So the destiny is 2.
right.
Because the
20 and
destiny
then
is
2.
2,
Right,
we had 4 2s coming here. So the missing, obviously, the grid is saying 9, 9 is not here. 8, 8 is not here. 1, 1 is not here. 6, 6 is not here. Today's date, people will find it very difficult to make independent decisions. They will always get dependent on somebody else to make their decisions. Very highly emotional people. In fact, this is going to be the problem in all people who are going to be born in 2000. In the 1900s, one was already there, 9 was there. So two very strong numbers were there. In now it is 202. All the time 222 is coming, especially the 2020 series. At least when the 2030 series comes in, you'll have 2 and 3 at least. So 231. So 231 will be better than 232. Right?
right.
And 234 will be better than 232 because here there are 2 2s. So 2 2s are still good. The person is balanced. But if it goes more, then that becomes very, very difficult.
Right. So what if okay, let's just move this so that the dates don't confuse anybody. You said 2 2s is balanced. More than that, it's confusing. Does that same apply for all the other numbers also? If it's 2 4s, 2 3s, 2 1s, it's okay.
They have a different characteristic. So that is completely learned.
Right.
Complete chapter. If you have 1 1, what does it mean? If you have 2 1s, what does it mean? If you have 3 1s, what does it mean? If you have 4 1s, what does it mean? If you have 5 1s, what does it mean?
Okay. So just on an offhand, because people, thank you so much for your excitement, Dr. Geetanjali. The group is filled with people who put in my psychic number is this, my destiny number is this, my missing numbers are this. So I'm just picking one up at random. For example, there's Deepa says missing for me is 4, 2, and 6. What would that mean for Deepa? Just basis today.
Basis today?
Yeah. As in, because Dr. Geetanjali, you haven't seen her grid. You're not looking at anything else.
So tell her to give me her date of birth. No? I'll work that out. That will be much better for me to understand.
Okay.
Then I will give the answer basis today also.
Okay, fantastic. So I'm just going to scroll up to find somebody who's written their date of birth.
And just tell me it's a male or a female. Because I have not explained the KUA number. So that one number is as it is missing.
Right. Okay. Funnily, I have found Deepa's date of birth. It's 5th July 1980.
Wow. So her birthday is in this month only.
It's in fact gone. It's gone by. So belated birthday wishes, Deepa.
First of all, I'll first read her numeroscope. I'll read a little bit. Today's date is extremely good for her because she is born on 5th and today's date is also 23rd. So if you see you have selected a person, today's day will be very, very lucky for her.
Okay.
Any decision she would have wanted to take, anything new she would have wanted to do, she would have been very successful. For example, if she would have wanted to invest in shares today, it would have been very successful. If she would have given a job opportunity, it would have been very successful for her. Okay. Now, if I see for her 3 plus 8, it's a very, very emotional year for her. If I see, there are so many things I can talk. But okay, one thing we about Deepa is that she's a very, very God fearing person. She trusts people very, very easily. This I'm talking about a characteristic. She trusts people very, very easily. And if a person comes back to her and says sorry, she will take that person back. And because of that, she keeps on inviting a lot of problems in her life, in relationships specifically, because she will trust anybody. A person can rob her blind and she will say, it's okay. So that is something which is where with Deepa. Today's date being 5 and 2, and Deepa's combination, if I would say, being 5 and 3. So she is also born in one of the luckiest combinations, and 5 and 2. I do not know. I tell Deepa this day would have been very good for her. What good has happened? Has she used this day to the benefit?
Yeah, Deepa, let us know, because earlier when she gave in her date of birth, she said she's not very satisfied in life.
So she's not very satisfied, but if you see, because there are certain missing numbers in life, we have to give her the remedies for the missing numbers. She has to maybe change her name numerology, because her name D starts with number 4, Rahu number. So that there can be the way I changed it. You can go on my previous calls and you can see my name, and today's call you can see my name. It is very much evident.
Right. She's applied for a job apparently.
Yes, so she will get it. See, something new happened now. Something new happened because it's number 5. Something new happened. Something new she did today.
Right. Nice. Nice. I'm just going to just randomly just pick another date. Dr. Geetanjali, again, yes, this is again just for you to understand that that's why it is important to actually learn this, because 1 to 9 is not just, okay, 1 is a leader and 9 is spiritual. There's a lot more to it.
Yeah. This is a full characteristic.
Yes. So this is important. Chair 2, are you male or female? I'm not very sure. So, okay, I'm just going to take this in. Her name is Fatima, and her date of birth is 9th of, this is another July. I'm catching all July numbers today for some reason. 9th of July, 1981.
Okay. Today's date is okay for her. Not a big deal. It's going to be an average day for her, first of all. Definitely, there are a lot of missing numbers in Fatima's life. There is a struggle also in Fatima's life. But touchwood, she's blessed. Life would have started improving for her after the age of 34, 35. You can ask her. And if it has not, then she has to look at her name numerology and get the remedies done for the missing numbers. She would be finding it difficult to, there are growth numbers are missing. So she will find it difficult to save money. She will find it difficult to make any property. She will find difficult to create a bank balance that way. So if, of course, if she's married and has a partner, then it's a different story altogether. But we are talking about individually, there would be a problem. And there's also very strong possibilities of a lot of struggles. Today's date is average for her because she is born number 9. And number 9 people are very, very good people, but very, very temperamental. They can sometimes spoil their things through their communication, so they need to be very, very grounded. Since the presence of number 5 is there, but through a Kua number, so life would have been struggle. I don't know whether she's married or did she have difficulty in getting married. She can let us know, and definitely we can give her the remedies once she joins, or she can herself find the remedies for herself.